I'm at KL Central, and why I'm here is that usually tourists start off their journey here. So now I'm heading to KL National Museum. No, just cut it off because KL National Museum. Hi, I'm at KL Central, and why I'm here is that usually tourists start off their journey here. So right now I'm heading to National Museum. What got me interested was that the cultural gallery that offers insights about the multiracials, their musical instruments, their weapons, their traditional costumes, and so much more to discover. So let's go to National Museum right now. After the trip to Malay World Ethnology Museum, there's a few things that I do. After the trip to Malay World Ethnology Museum, there's a few things that reached my expectation and also a few areas that I find it disappointing. I do like how the basic information were conveyed, but there were inconsistency in language usage. There were some shown in both Malay and English language, others in Malay. What I found ridiculous was the stockings covering mannequins' head, as if they were part of the costume. It is misleading information as we don't put stockings on our head. There were signs of poor maintenance in the museum. For example, the faulty light bulb in particular area. The bad lighting failed to draw my attention towards subjects they were showcasing. If you ask me, would I come back again? Probably not. Would I bring a friend of mine from the other country? Probably not too. Because everything he can learn here, I can probably do a better job in explaining facts with the help from streets in KL.
Days and talk about things important to us, like whatever.
Well, after the trip to National Museum, I did find the overall was impressive. I like the idea of having bilingual interactive screen for tourists, but not all of them are working as expected. It's a recurring theme for both museums that I visited. The little details that could make or break an experience. Things like the buttons that doesn't work, the frozen touchscreen, and the faulty light bulb. Well, if you ask me, would I come again? No, unless there's something new in the museum. But I will or might bring a friend from the other country here because the overall presentation was impressive. It does introduce Malaysia in somewhat a proper way to the visitors. It might not be a priority place for me to visit, but it could be a shortcut for tourists who do not have the luxury time in traveling all over Malaysia, because it's actually a good shortcut for them into Malaysia's history. So, and that's it for today. Well, it might not be a priority place for me to visit, but it could be a shortcut into Malaysia history for tourists who do not have luxury time in traveling all over Malaysia. So, and that's it for today.